All right, everyone, I apologize for the delay, and I apologize for running out of food. We have more food coming for the coffee break at 11, and we will have more food for breakfast tomorrow. Again, apologies. First day startup issues. Well, welcome, and thank you for coming. So, my name is Mark Krumholz. I'm the director of the school, and I'm not going to talk about science for the most part during this hour. This is mostly just an introduction to the next 3 weeks, what we're going to do, logistics, things like that. All right, so let me start with why did we choose this topic? Why star and planet formation? All right, now, as you may or may not know, the HiPACC, the University of California High Performance AstroComputing Center, is a collaboration between all the different campuses of the University of California and the national laboratories that are managed by the University of California. All right, and it was selected in a competition 4 years ago or 5 years ago to form a new multi-campus institute devoted to some topic, and a number were selected. There were 2 chosen in astrophysics, and this was one of them. And one of the things that HiPACC does is it runs a school every summer on some topic in computational astrophysics. And these schools are distributed around the UC system, and the topic is varied every year. So last year's school was at UC San Diego, and it was on data mining and astroinformatics. 2 years ago was at Berkeley. It was on computational explosive astrophysics, supernovae, gamma ray bursts, things like that. 3 years ago it was at UC Santa Cruz. It was on galaxy formation. All right, so there have been a number of these. We're having this one on star and planet formation, in part because this topic is very, very timely, particularly now that data is actually coming in from ALMA. And of course, one of ALMA's main science goals is to give us a lot more information about how stars and planets form, to directly image planet-forming disks, to directly image the disks around young stars, things like that. So it's a very timely topic. All right, it's also a topic where computational methods are really dominant on the theoretical side, where the vast majority of the work that people do on this topic is computationally driven. And some of the most advanced computational methods are used for this work. All right, so I would argue, and I'm now going to impugn the galaxy formation people, that we have much better computational techniques and much harder problems. All right, so we have non-ideal MHD, we have radiation hydrodynamics, we have reactive flows, we have interactions between solids and gas. And of course, we have the same large dynamic range that they do. So the computational methods that are required for star and planet formation are some of the most advanced in use. All right, and finally, and again, this is my other dig at the cosmologists, particularly on the star formation side, people who worry about galaxy formation desperately need us, because star formation is one of the big unsolved problems for cosmology and galaxy evolution. So this is a timely and important topic. So we have put together for you a 3-week program. Over the course of this 3-week program, you are going to learn to use a bunch of modern parallel supercomputer codes. All right, so here is the plan for the lectures. So during the first week, we're going to have Tom Quinn. He's our lead-off speaker, and he's going to teach us about gasoline, Charm++, and Changa. All right, and we also have Patrick Hennebel, who's going to teach us about Ramses. During week 2, Jim Stone is going to come and talk about Athena, and Paul Clark is going to tell us about Seren/Gadget. All right, during week 3, we'll have Roby Banerjee talking about Flash, and Stella Offner will be doing a threefer and talking about 3 radiative transfer and post-processing tools, RAD-MC 3D, Hyperion, and CASA, which is actually telescope simulation software. All right, and several of these lecturers have joined together, so there are some projects that will continue or some assignments that will continue from one week to another, particularly with regard to the post-processing. All right, so you'll learn to run some simulations, and then you'll learn to make simulated images of what you would actually see through a telescope like ALMA. All right, so I want to emphasize, there is homework. All right, this is a hands-on school, and what that means is that the lecturers are going to, in the course of their lectures, give you assignments. All right, the goal is that you learn how to use these codes. All right, so the lecturers are going to give you assignments, and your job is to complete them. Now, you will complete these assignments on our campus supercomputer. So UCSC just got this brand new, shiny 3,000 core machine called HiPACC. You will all be getting accounts on it. In fact, you already all have accounts on this machine. You will be getting your passwords to those accounts this afternoon. Xiaofeng Dong, who is our system manager, is going to, after the lunch break, come give you a little introduction to HiPACC, what's installed on it, how to log in, etc., and give you all your logins. All right, so you will be completing your homeworks on HiPACC. All right, and all of the codes and libraries that you need are already installed. We've taken care of that. All right, so all the codes are installed. You don't have to download anything. You don't have to worry about libraries. Everything's installed. At the end of the school, we will have a series of student talks over the last couple of days. All right, so all of you, I encourage you to give. These are very short 5 or 10 minute talks. They can be either about your research for your PhD or whatever you're working on, or what's something you've worked on during the school. So some of these assignments can be extensible such that you'll actually be doing something new, not merely compiling and running the code. All right, so if you feel like taking something like that on, well then, you'll have an opportunity to present that work towards the end. All right, and we'll have sign-ups for slots on Monday of the last week, week 3. All right, so what does your schedule look like? Most days, this is your schedule. So we'll have a light breakfast, and we'll actually try and have enough food for you next time. 8:30 to 9. From 9 to 10, on most days, we'll have a lecture by one of the 2 code experts. All right, and then from 10 to 11, a second lecture. All right, then we'll have a coffee break from 11 to 11:30. Then we will have a topical lecture. So this is not specifically on any one code. This is a scientific topical lecture, and those will be given by a mix of theorists and observers. All right? Then lunch break, 12 to 2:30. From 2:30 to 5 is when you will do your homework assignments. So we will have workshops. All right, and what that means is simply you sit around and code and work on the homeworks and work on whatever, and the lecturers will be available to answer questions, help you out, etc. All right, so that afternoon workshop is when you will actually do the assignments. And we'll have a light snack at 4 for keeping blood sugar up. All right, the full schedule of exactly who's talking when, I believe many of you have printed. It's also on the web page. All right, all the lectures are being recorded. You will notice I'm wearing a microphone. There's a nice guy with a video camera in the back. And they will be posted immediately. So if there's something you wanted to review or something that you missed, all the lectures are going to be posted essentially immediately after they're given. All right, we also have web forums available on the web page. You just go to the web page and click on the bulletin boards link where you can discuss things either related to the lectures or related to Santa Cruz or anything else you feel like. Special events. All right, so we will have a barbecue, a welcome barbecue, this evening at 5:30. All right, so.
It's not at
Oh, sorry, where is it?
It's at the private dining hall
Oh.
on the lawn up there outside the dining hall.
Sorry, College 8 lawn, not Oaks lawn. All right, that got changed. Sorry about that. All right, so College 8 lawn. This is where you'll have lunch. All right, so this is right outside where you'll have lunch. All right, and Sue is going to tell you a little bit about that in a moment. So it'll be a welcome barbecue. You'll have time to go back to your rooms, dump your bags, etc. Barbecue. All right. For the rest of the time, you are on your own for dinners other than the various other special events that I will mention in a moment. So to facilitate that, tomorrow at 5:30, there will be a bus going to Safeway, which is a big grocery store. So you've seen your rooms. You have some limited cooking facilities. You all have refrigerators. So if you would like to pick up some groceries, there will be a bus down to Safeway. You can, of course, also take public buses, but we've arranged a charter bus to make life easier for you. All right, so that will pick up at 5:30 p.m. from the Oaks parking lot. All right, this Thursday, we have Shakespeare Santa Cruz. So there's a Shakespeare festival in Santa Cruz every summer. All right, so we have booked a block of tickets. If you are interested in seeing a Shakespeare play, sign up. You must sign up this morning because we have to give them a final count of tickets by midday today. All right, so if you would like to go to the Shakespeare play, right here during morning coffee break. Again, if you are not signed up by lunch today, you ain't going. All right, we will also have a boxed dinner available. All right, so there'll be a boxed dinner that you can eat during the show. So the show is outdoors. It's at the Redwood Grove, so that's not far from here on campus. We'll walk over there, show you where it is. If you are going to go, be advised, bring a sweatshirt or a jacket or something. Once the sun goes down, it will get chilly. All right, this Saturday, this is location and participation to be decided, but it turns out that from the UCSC campus, you can connect to 50 miles of hiking trails. So I will be leading a hike sometime Saturday morning, starting from upper campus and going up just into the forests past campus. That will not be vigorous or very strenuous. We'll plan on a few hours going maybe, 5 to somewhere between 5 and 10 kilometers, mild elevation gain. So Saturday morning, if anyone is interested, we can do that. All right. Week 2, we will have another bus to take you to the parking lot to Safeway at 5:30 on Monday. Wednesday night in here, we will have movie night. All right, so I have acquired DVDs of The Princess Bride and Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. All right, which the nerdier among you will know and love. For those who don't know and love them, well, here's a chance to boost your nerd credentials. So that will be here, and we will have pizza and drinks. All right, Sunday, August 4th, we've arranged a trip to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. All right, so Monterey is about a 30 to 45-minute drive from here. It is on the other side of the bay, so for those of you who've looked out, if you look out in clear weather, you look down campus and you look out across the water, you see another piece of land on the far side, that's Monterey. You're actually, from campus, if you look toward the water, you're not looking west, you're looking south across Monterey Bay. All right, so that's Monterey, and it hosts a huge aquarium, one of the best in the world. We have arranged tickets for you. So, if you would like to go to the aquarium, there is also a sign-up sheet here, and same deal, if you want to go, you need to sign up today by lunchtime, because, again, we need a final count of the tickets. All right, so there will be buses departing from the Oaks parking lot at 10:30, returning to campus at 5 p.m. All right, week 3, one more bus to the Oaks parking lot. Thursday, we will have a final banquet at the University Center on campus. All right, we will, when the time gets closer, tell you where that is, or you can ask the 3 locals sitting up in the back there. So, at the University Center, there will be a final banquet, 6 p.m. Thursday. And then Saturday, August 10th, checkout time is 1 p.m., so that is you have to be out of your room by 1 p.m. All right, any questions about the schedule? All right, food. All right, man does not live by code alone. So, breakfast will be provided, hopefully, Mondays through Fridays near the lecture hall. Lunches will be provided at the College 8 dining hall, and Sue Grasso, who's back there, will tell you a bit more about the logistics of that in a minute. All right, you are on your own for other meals. So, you have several options. On campus, you can always eat at the College 8 dining hall. You can pay cash at the door. All right, so lunch is provided. We'll be giving you tickets, but you can also have breakfasts there, and you can also have dinners there. You just pay cash at the door. All right, at the main library, there is a cafe called the Global Village Cafe. It is open 8 to 5 on weekdays, 12 to 5 on weekends, but not this coming weekend. They're just on vacation then. All right, and they've got, burgers, soup, salad, stuff like that. All right, Porter College Grill is open 8 to 3 every day. There are also a number of other options that you can find on the web page. So most of what I'm saying is on the web page. I'm just giving you a little brief intro. Yes?
We tried to go to the Porter Grill yesterday for work. They were closed.
Okay. Okay, thank you for letting us know. Apparently, they lied to us. All right, there is also, so if you forgot anything, so there's also a convenience store on campus. So if you forgot, a toothbrush or something like that, little stuff like that, there's a convenience store on campus by the main bookstore. Location is on the webpage. All right, that's for on campus. Off campus. All right, so the campus is a bit separated from downtown, but it turns out that Santa Cruz does in fact have a downtown, and there are numerous restaurants there. There are a vast number of restaurants there. It is fairly easy to get between campus and downtown on public buses. All right, so buses run more or less continuously between the downtown Metro Center and campus between 7 a.m. and 11 p.m. If it's after 11, you'll have to take a cab. All right, so you can catch the bus by going out to Heller Drive. That's the main ring road around campus. All right, and stopping at any of the bus stops there. Any bus you catch from here will eventually get you to the downtown Metro Center. All right, so the bus routes that run between the downtown Metro Center and here are the 10, 12, 15, 16, 19, and 20. All right, similarly from the downtown Metro Center, if you get on any of those buses going the right direction, they will take you to UC Santa Cruz. Yes? Yes, so yes, that has a more circuitous route. All right, bus fares are $2 per ride or 15, or you can buy a packet of 15 tickets for $27. All right, and so buses again, run more or less continuously and pretty frequently. And yes, if you don't take the 20, it'll be a 15-minute ride, something like that. Things to do in Santa Cruz. All right. Now, during the week, what there is to do is code, of course. But for those who enjoy other things, all right, some things to do, and there's more again on the webpage. Hiking. You can go hiking from upper campus, so you can simply walk uphill. You will get into forest and undeveloped area very, very quickly. You can find a map if you Google UCSC Upper Campus Trail Map. And from upper campus, you can wander into Wilder Ranch State Park, Henry Cowell Redwood State Park, Pogonip City Park. There are many, many parks. It is literally possible to walk for 8 hours north of campus and not encounter developed land. You will also see wandering freely deer. I see bobcats not infrequently. So there are golden eagles on campus. There's plenty of wildlife to admire. There are the occasional mountain lions, but they're mostly scared of people. There was one that wandered downtown earlier this year. It was tranquilized. The beach, all right, turns out we're, right on the ocean. All right, so if you take bus 20, the reason it takes you a while to get downtown is because it goes via Natural Bridges State Beach. All right, so if you would like to go to the beach and you'd like to swim or soak in the sun or surf, if any of you surf, this is a place to do it, so I'm told, I don't know. Looks scary to me. Bus 20 will take you to Natural Bridges State Beach. Bus 19 or 20 will take you to the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. All right, so there's a beach there. There is also an amusement park. All right, as in like roller coasters, bumper cars, god-awful cotton candy, things that have been deep fried. So if you enjoy, being whipped around at high speed while having just eaten something deep fried and covered in sugar, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk is for you. Other things to do in Santa Cruz. Drinking. All right, so there are a lot of wineries around Santa Cruz. I particularly recommend, if you're interested in wine and beer tasting, going to a part of town called the Wine Ghetto. All right, and for you lecturers, this is within walking distance of your hotel. I emphasize walking distance. All right, so there are something like 10 wineries and 1 brewery, all open for tastings. Tastings are usually nominal fee, something like $3 will get you a taste of 5 wines. So, or 5, or 8 beers or something like that. So, if you are interested in tasting wine and beer, go to that webpage, surfcityvintners.com, for the location. You can get there via several bus routes. All right, in addition, downtown there are a bunch more wine tasting rooms and wine stores where you can also taste. All right, so if you're interested in, particularly if you're interested in fancy and unusual wines, I highly recommend a place called Swaff. All right, eating. As I mentioned, there are numerous restaurants. These are just some of my favorites. Chocolate, the name says it all, but they actually, in addition to serving dessert, have a full menu. 5:15 cocktails and food, Palomar for Mexican, Lolly Persian food, Malabar vegetarian Asian fusion, Bantam Pizza is right next to the wine ghetto. So there are lots and lots of places to eat. All right, finally, thanks. All right, this would not have happened without the work of certain people, and I would like to applaud them. All right, so first of all, Sue Grasso, who's standing up there, from whom you've all received numerous emails, and who, if anything goes wrong, there are any problems, disasters, etc., is your go-to person. All right, we have Eric up there in the back, who is our web guru and also is recording everything, so you can thank him. All right, Nina McCurdy, who is, I guess, not here, also was involved in designing the web page. Xiaofeng Dong, who you'll meet later today, is our Hyades guru, so he is the person who has created all of your accounts. He's also the person who helped put the damn thing together. So he is our all-around computer go-to guy. Yeah, Mwirish. Mwirish McGillivray. How that gets pronounced McGillivray, I don't know. Bunch of vowels and consonants in no apparent order. Has been doing general support running to Costco, things like that. Nancy Moore and Conference Services are the people who have gotten your food and housing together. All right, so let's have one more round of applause for them, for all of those people. All right, and that is what I wanted to say. Incidentally, this is a picture of Natural Bridge Estate Beach.